Shalom, shalom. And what it do? Welcome back to another edition of Real Talk Yehuda. Now, what I want to talk about in this video, polygyny. Yes, another polygyny video. Polygyny, men, and your hygiene. Now, a lot of you brothers, y'all nasty as hell, man. A lot of you brothers is nasty. One thing I've noticed over the past 2-3 years, speaking with a lot of sisters regarding polygyny and things like that, one of the things that tends to be sisters' major concerns is you brothers' hygiene, right? And they don't specifically say it's your hygiene, but when you understand and you read between the lines, this is what they're talking about, because they're like, well, what about, diseases, or what about this, or what about, you going in her and in such and such and such. And really what it comes down to, in the back of their heads and in the front of their minds too, sisters know that most of y'all brothers is nasty. Sisters know that most of you brothers is nasty. And so immediately when it comes down towards talking about sister wives and sex with multiple women and different things like that in polygyny and stuff, they looking at you like you disgusting, because they already know most of you brothers is nasty. Y'all don't wash yourself properly. Y'all don't take care of yourselves properly. And so it's like, it's sad because you brothers, I don't know everybody's background and stuff like that, but the majority of you brothers is nasty. I played basketball, football, I wrestled, I was in the army for 8 years, and I've seen a lot of men, over the years and stuff in these different environments, and most of y'all is nasty. Y'all are nasty. Y'all don't wash y'all behinds on a regular basis. And then when you do wash your behind, you don't actually clean yourself well. And you dudes need to cut that out, man. If you gonna be a brother, especially you talking about polygyny, you can't be nasty, bruh. That's not gonna fly. And a lot of you brothers is nasty. So I'm gonna give you a couple of pointers of what y'all brothers need to be doing so that y'all are having proper hygiene. Number one, you need to bathe daily. That might seem so basic and stuff, but y'all brothers don't. A lot of you brothers will go 2 and 3 days without washing your behind. That is disgusting. Y'all need to handle that. You know what I'm saying? So at least once a day, y'all brothers need to wash yourself. Now we can get into more of that. If you went and worked out, or you doing some different stuff, you went to work and came back, or whatever the case is, you get ready to go to bed or something like that. You should be washing yourself. So really, you should be washing yourself 2 and 3 times a day. But for some of y'all, that's gonna be a whole lot. So at least start off with once a day, brothers. At least once a day, you should be washing your behind. That's point number one. Point number two, you brothers need to get you like the back scrubber or the foot scrubber or something like that. Get you the loofah or whatever, the puff, so you can be scrubbing your body and exfoliating and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When you actually do wash yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you can be scrubbing and cleaning yourself. That's point number two. Get you some stuff to clean yourself properly. So you need to be bathing at least once a day. And then when you do bathe, point number two, get you some stuff, the scrubber, so you can get your back. You can get, hard to reach areas and stuff like that. You could be scrubbing your feet and stuff like that, so that you clean yourself thoroughly when you do take a bath and a shower. Number three that I want to talk about. A lot of you brothers, your hands and your feet is nasty and disgusting. About a week ago, we were having a fellowship for for Shabbat, and then after Shabbat and stuff, we fellowshipped and everything like that, and it was beautiful. We had some food, and the sisters, y'all did a great job. The sisters that brought dishes and stuff like that, and we had a great time. One of the things that came up, I had on my garments and stuff, and I had on a pair of sandals or whatever, and somebody had said something. It was another brother or whatever, and was like, "Man, your feet pretty," or something like that. He said or whatever. It's like, "Man, you sure you played sports and all of that stuff or whatever? Because your feet's pretty." And I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Man, y'all brothers is nasty." So, brothers, this brings me up to point number 3. Y'all hands and y'all feet. There's no excuse. None. No excuse why your hands and your feet looking like claws and disgusting and crusty and nasty. There's no excuse. None. Because you could go to the dollar store and get you a decent pair of nail clippers for $1. And with them dollar nail clippers, what's so hard about you clipping your nails on a regular basis? Even if you did it once a month. What's so hard about that? Nothing. So there's no excuse. You can get you a $1 pair of nail clippers from the dollar store. Once a month, you can clip your fingernails and clip your toenails. And part of your hygiene from points 1 and point 2, if you properly washing yourself, then I don't care if you a professional athlete. You shouldn't have nasty feet and nasty hands. If you properly washing yourself, right? Or you at least bathing once a day. Point number 1, you bathing once a day. Point number 2, if you got the little scrubber thing to scrub your back and scrub your feet and stuff like that. And then if you at least, point number 3, once a month clip your nails, you shouldn't be having those problems. But that just go to show most of you brothers is nasty as hell. So then when you want to try to talk about polygyny and stuff like that, women is grossed out by y'all. How you going to talk about polygyny? You ain't washed yourself. You ain't washed yourself properly when you do wash. And your feet and your hands look absolutely disgusting. Why would a woman want to entertain the thought of polygyny with you nasty brothers? Point number 4. A lot of you brothers do not properly groom yourself. Y'all don't properly groom yourself. You know what I'm saying? And especially us, we Hebrews and stuff like that, and you growing your beard out. Your beard should be cool, man. It should be clean. You should have yourself, trimmed up, your beard clean, shampoo and condition and stuff like that. You got some oils and stuff or whatever, some sprays that you're using on your beard, and you comb your beard out and stuff like that. So, your beard's straight. Like I keep mine clean. You know what I'm saying? That's part of your hygiene. Your hair. You should be shampooing and conditioning your hair and stuff like that. Have you some oils or some light stuff or whatever that you're using on your hair, and you keep your hair looking clean. You know what I'm saying? And then your body hair, right? I don't need to get graphic. We're men. We're talking about polygyny. And sisters, y'all will agree. Brothers, you want your woman to go down and please you, or you want to be dealing with multiple women, it would behoove you to make sure that you're properly groomed down there. You know what I'm saying? And you groom yourself accordingly. I don't need to give you nothing other than that. You should properly groom yourself accordingly down there, so that your wives, concubines don't have no issues about hygiene with you. So if you were properly grooming yourself, or number 1, let's cover these points. Number 1, if you bathing every day. Number 2, when you get in the bath, you actually are cleaning yourself thoroughly and properly. Number 3, you keeping your hands and your feet properly trimmed up. Point number 4, you actually grooming yourself, both your beard, your hair, and your body hairs are properly groomed up. Then your wife and any other woman that you would be courting or, potentially courting or something like that, they should never have any type of concern about your hygiene. And that's what's turning a lot of women off from polygyny. As soon as you get ready to have a discussion about polygyny, a lot of women are automatically turned off because they know most of you brothers is nasty as hell. And that go for you sisters too. You sisters need to make sure that you're properly keeping up yourself, right? Because if you know that you on point as a sister and your hygiene straight, then you shouldn't have no concern about, well, what about this or that? Because if your hygiene is on point, then you should be expecting another sister hygiene to be on point. And I know that that causes a lot of pause too, because you sisters know that you nasty and a bunch of other sisters is nasty. And that comes into, a lot of the blockage and the roadblocks from us coming together and having strong polygynous families. Hygiene. Something so simple as hygiene causes a major, major concern that is holding back polygyny. And I can't blame sisters for having that concern when you brothers is nasty. And I can't blame sisters having that concern when they know that other sisters is nasty. So maybe I'll do another video at a later time discussing more some feminine hygiene. But y'all ladies need to make sure that y'all are on point too. So if the fellas is on point and the ladies is on point and we're talking about polygyny, there shouldn't be no concerns or nobody worried about this other stuff. Part of the other thing, and I mentioned it in another video that has to do with polygyny, right? If we moving as Hebrews according to the scripture, we shouldn't have this hygiene problem also, because as a man, when I lay with my wife, we understand that we supposed to wash and all of that stuff after copulating, right? You had a seed of copulation and all of that. And if y'all don't know this, then y'all Hebrews is really slacking. That means you haven't even studied the Torah. You don't even know the commandments yet. So hygiene shouldn't be a problem. You lay with your wife, you're supposed to wash yourself. And that has a lot to do with polygyny and stuff like that. So I'm going to just give a scenario, right? Let's say you got 3 wives. And they're in health, they're juicing, eating properly, you eating properly, everybody's healthy and stuff like that. And people have a strong, healthy sex drive and appetite, and we in optimal health and condition, right? Okay. So that means you, as a brother, need to be on point and have the strength, power, and stamina to satisfy those 3 women, because they gonna want it. And all of y'all need to be in proper hygiene, so there ain't even no concerns. So if you as a man lay with wife number 1 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? We all, come on, man, the morning, the morning wood, right? I'm just trying to keep it 1,000, man. So y'all understand what I'm saying? Okay, so after you handle your business, you should be getting up and taking a shower and all of that stuff and getting yourself on point for the day to start carrying out whatever business that you got for the day, or your job, or whatever it is that you got going on. I mean, and then maybe you come home from work or something like that. You should be coming home from work and getting another shower and getting yourself refreshed and clean and fresh and all of that stuff, so that you can even relax and enjoy yourself as a man the proper way, and even enjoy your dinner or something like that. Now maybe wife number 2, she needs some love and attention. So it ain't no issues. You clean and all of that, and you handle your business. And after you've handled your business, you're supposed to understand, according to the scripture, well, you needed to wash. So now you done washed and you done cleaned yourself. And your wife also washed and cleaned herself. And now maybe y'all having some family time in the evening, watch a little movie, or maybe y'all getting some Bible study in, or maybe y'all go out, whatever, right? You enjoying your life. And then who knows, later on in the evening, when you getting ready to lay down for the night, wife number 3 might need some love and attention. Handle your business. And then you supposed to be on point with your hygiene. So if y'all hygiene is on point and y'all not being nasty, you wouldn't have that concern. Brothers, if y'all hygiene is on point and y'all not being nasty, you don't have that concern. And that's a major, major, major concern that a lot of these sisters have when talking about polygyny, because they know that you brothers is nasty. And they know that a lot of other sisters is nasty too. So, with that being said, it's been real. It's your boy Yehuda. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share this video. And if you mad, you a hater, thumbs down too. I don't care, thumbs down. It's all good. But what you need to do is make sure right up here, you need to make sure that you click the notification bell so you can be notified of my videos. And with that being said, it's been real. This is Real Talk Yehuda. Peace.